Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Vivian. Thank you so much for clicking on my video, and for my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate each and every one of you that keep coming back to watch my videos. Thank you guys so much. So today we have an update on Korra and Justin's situation. Justin dropped a video a few days ago. Even Korra, I think yesterday, she made a video herself. In that video, she was in her bathroom singing, making her hair, doing her makeup. She said something about moving out of the house. Okay, it's like, you know, when love goes sour, everybody finds their square root. Okay, so she said she was moving out of the house, that a few weeks ago she got back from the hospital. She was unpacking to, you know, put the things inside her closet, and now she's already packing them out again to move. Okay, obviously they've decided to go their separate ways. Though Korra haven't come out yet to actually tell us what's going on, you guys know that for now it's the husband that is coming out to share his video, how he's feeling. We can tell from his live streams or with his videos that he's actually very emotional. So Korra is still acting like that very strong woman that even if this is happening to me, I still got things under control. I can still comport myself in public. Okay, that is the kind of picture Korra is still showing to us for now. Okay, for now I'm just going to talk about Korra's video. Okay, when she was, you know, making this video, there was a little bit of sarcasm in that video. We can see it. So she was singing some kind of funny songs, you know. She was trying to shade her husband, but she's doing it in a way that, you know, you didn't catch me doing that, but I'm still doing it. Okay, I really feel very sorry that this is coming to an end. Maybe they can still, you know, settle things amicably without hurting each other. Okay, though we do not know what's going on other than what the husband is coming to share with us. Korra haven't come out to say anything yet. She does not want to talk about it. Okay, I totally understand. Okay, she's taking her time. When she's ready, she'll definitely come and tell us, or maybe not. Okay, in this stage where they are in now, it's like she doesn't want the public's interference. Okay, Korra finally decides to move out of their home, and that house is a house where they've created a lot of amazing memories. They've been there, they've been happily staying together in that house, and now all of a sudden the house is becoming unlivable. Okay, so she's moving out. Okay, so that is what I'm here to talk about. I'm not actually here to talk about their marriage per se, because I'm not there. We are not there. We don't actually know what's going on. I'm just here to talk about that action of hers, the action of moving out of the house. I wish they were able to find another way around it. Let me start by saying this. As a Black African woman, or as a Nigerian woman, all we know, all they taught us growing up, or all we ever knew as kids or even as growing adults, is that you need to keep your marriage. You need to do everything possible, even if you are no longer happy in that marriage, even if things are not going the way you actually want, even if you are becoming a slave in a place where you call home, you should still stay put. Okay, that was what we always knew as Nigerian kids. Okay, so now the narrative is kind of changing, because women know now when to say, okay, I've had enough of this BS, and they know when to move out. A woman that knows when to move out of a marriage is a woman that knows her self-worth. Okay, I don't know what happened or what's happening in their marriage. Like I said, I don't know, but she's the person in those shoes. Okay, the person wearing a shoe that actually knows where it inches. Okay, so we are all here saying this, that and that other, but we don't know the clear picture of what's going on, and she has made this decision to move out. I completely respect her decision. Now, I'm not talking about their situation per se, but I'm saying women should know when to move out. I don't know what happened in Korra's case, but she moved out, and I say I support what she did, not because I know what was going on, but because it is a message to young ladies out there that they should know that marriage is not a do or die affair. It's so unfortunate that the marriage is coming to an end. It's barely 4 years old. The marriage has not gotten anywhere. They've not gotten to Exodus, and the marriage is already over. It's really so unfortunate. I wish there was something they could have done right to avoid, stuff like this. But a marriage should not be something that you just go in and with the first hit you run out. Now this generation is changing, so is the future generation. Okay, so the narrative is kind of changing because people are now saying, okay, my mother took this, does not mean I'm going to take it. If you see something that was done wrongly, you feel this thing was done wrongly, but it could have been done this other way, you kind of think about it. You say, okay, she took it because this was the situation around, this was what was going on in the society then. But now I have an advantage. Okay, as a woman, I can stand on my own, I can build myself, I can pay my own bills. I will not allow somebody else to ride on me. Now, I'm not saying that people should not work on their marriages. Okay, if your marriage is worth fighting for, please don't leave your marriage. Marriage is a very beautiful thing. It was ordained by God. Okay, marriage is something that we should be proud of, but at the same time, some people go in with different intent. Okay, they go in with different intentions. Okay, so when you get into the marriage and you now see that this is not what I bargained for, you should not be stuck. Okay, that is where I'm driving at. Don't be stuck in a marriage. You should be able to stand on your own in case of anything. In case of an emergency, you can say, okay, I'm out of here. Okay, Korra actually made this decision because she's financially stable. Okay, this is where women empowerment comes in. When a woman is financially stable, you don't take BS for too long. Okay, every woman, every African woman or a Nigerian woman, because I grew up in Nigeria, I know what it is. I know what they teach us right from when you are a kid. I know how they will come and wake you up very early in the morning to say, is that how you go and be sleeping in your husband's house? I know how they will say to you when you are sweeping and you are not sweeping well, is that how you go and sweep in your husband's house? Everything was all about preparing you for a perfect marriage or for a perfect home, or grooming you for a man somewhere that will come and marry you someday. Okay, African or Nigerian women, right from childhood, they prepare us for this husband's house. Cook this food well so that your husband will appreciate you. Don't put too much salt in the food. If not, is that how you want to go and be cooking in your husband's house? You are still sleeping by 7 p.m. Is that how you want to go and be sleeping in your husband's house? For that reason alone, I can tell categorically that every Nigerian woman loves marriage. Every Nigerian woman wants her marriage to work out. Every Nigerian woman loves a family. Every Nigerian woman wants to have a happy home, to have a marriage. Okay, a man to call my man, a marriage, kids to call my children. And we value marriage so much and we value family a lot. Okay, so that's what I'm driving at. Her moving out of the house does not mean that that was actually what she bargained or what she actually wanted. She would have wanted her marriage to work out. Okay, because she's a Nigerian woman, that is our goal. Nigerian women love marriage. We love to have a perfect marriage. We love our home to be a beautiful home. So it's so unfortunate because she would have wanted something better. She would have hoped that it actually worked. So I'm not here to judge her at all because that's not why I'm here. I'm just here to talk about that action. Her moving out of the house is because she is financially stable. Most women remain put in marriages because they do not have the financial capacity. They don't have the financial capacity. A lot of women, you see them remaining in marriages because they don't know where to go to. They don't know how to go about it because their life is this man. Okay, their life is this marriage. That is where women empowerment comes in. Maybe our parents did what they thought was the right thing to do by grooming us to become somebody's wife, but as an adult, we now see things from a different perspective and we say, okay, they did this because that was what they knew. They did this because that was the trend then. Now, life is moving forward, so we can do better. What can we do to change the narrative? Should we continue recycling same things as our great-grandparents, what they knew then? Should we keep repeating these kind of things, or can we do better, okay, by empowering these women? You have to stand first as a person before you go build with somebody. Build yourself, build your finances, have something to fall back on in case of anything. You can never predict how things are going to end up, okay? Please don't quote me wrong. I'm not here to say that, oh, she did the right thing for leaving. She does not need to fight to keep her marriage or to keep her man. All I'm saying is women empowerment. When you are financially stable, when you are financially okay, when things go wrong or go sour, you have somewhere to go, okay? Don't be stuck in a place where you are not wanted. That is what I'm saying. I'm not saying what she did is right or wrong. I'm not here to actually judge their case. I'm here to judge that action of hers moving out of the house, because even if they are going to settle and come back later, it's fine. But for now, she moved out because she feels is the right thing to do at the moment, okay? So I mean, that is where mothers come in. Start empowering your daughters. You love your daughters so much. You don't want them to be enslaved by somebody, because believe it or not, till this day, a lot of women are still trapped. I call it trap because they really want to leave. It's not like they don't want to leave. They want to leave, but they don't know where to go to, okay? They are not empowered in any way. They don't have a job. So that's why I'm saying her action is okay, because a lot of people are watching, whether you like it or not. A lot of people are still learning, okay? So things happen to people for others to learn, okay? The younger generations that are not yet married, at least they know that if your marriage get to a stage where it is no longer conducive for both of you to stay in the same house, you can leave, because you are already financially okay. You should know your self-worth. When somebody starts overriding on you, you should know when to say, okay, I'm out of here, okay? I can't take this BS anymore. A woman needs to know her limit. You need to have a limit to what you can take, okay, in a marriage. And our parents prepared us for a future husband, right? We should start preparing our girls to be on their own, to be self-made, okay, to build themselves first. Don't say, okay, because I'm a woman, I cannot attain a certain level of success because men are not going to look my way. I cannot. No, as a woman, you should be self-made. You should stand on your own financially. People should start knowing that marriage is not a do or die affair. As in, if you get to a stage in your marriage that things are not the way you planned, you can as well excuse yourself, okay? Just make sure to do your own bit, okay? Do your best and leave the rest. If it does not work after doing your best, you can excuse yourself. It is completely acceptable, okay? When you excuse yourself, make sure you have something to fall back on, okay? Yeah, somebody once said every human being needs to create a user manual. I completely and totally agree with it. When you get a TV, it has a user manual. Your TV is for a purpose. When you start using the TV, instead of watching TV, you are using it to cook. Something is wrong, okay? So every human being needs a user manual. You go write some, you will write it, okay? When he does this, I can take it. When he does that, I can take it. When he does that one, we can talk about it. When he does that one, there's a way around it. But when he does this, it's a no, okay? So we should know when to excuse ourselves. We should know when to say, okay, let's talk about it. I just pray God touches them to make the right decisions, okay? Not something that will please us, but something that is right, that will benefit both of them, okay? Let me know in the comment section, is she doing the right thing by moving out of the house, or do you feel she should have stayed and still fought for the marriage even if it is no longer working out? Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you all in my next one. Bye.